call the member for Durack.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. This is a good opportunity to highlight the utter betrayal by the Labor government introducing the Ending Live Sheep Export by Sea Bill 2024. This bill represents complete and absolute treachery from Labor to West Australian farmers and regional communities within my electorate of Durack and O'Connor, and I acknowledge my friend and colleague Rick Wilson, the member for O'Connor, is sitting here with me in the chamber. The consequences of this legislation are not merely just political, they are deeply personal and devastating to the livelihoods of hard-working Australians who rely upon this industry. Last Friday, myself and the member for O'Connor had the privilege of attending the Keep the Sheep rally in Perth CBD. This rally was attended by thousands of West Australian farmers, industry representatives and supporters from all walks of life. The outpouring of support was truly overwhelming, with over 1,300 vehicles converging on Perth to stand united against this destructive bill. Large trucks adorned with signs reading "Keep the sheep" and "Stand with our farmers" were a real testament to the solidarity and resolve of our regional communities and our thousands of city supporters. The rally was respectful and dignified, just like the character of the people that it represented. Unlike the behaviour and attitude of some opposite who have pandered to the whims of inner-city voters, our movement stands for real Australia, the Australia that understands the value of hard work, community and agriculture being the backbone of our nation, and I encourage those who are listening to sign the Keep the Sheep petition. But let's be clear, Madam Deputy Speaker, this is not just a political battle. It is a battle for people's lives and livelihoods. But don't take my word for it. I received this email last night from Wesley and Louise Hagboom from Darren, and I quote, "Dear Minister, we write to you as a husband and wife farming team in Darren, parents of 3 children and local volunteers, community members of various clubs and organisations in our local area. Our family have farmed cereal crops and sheep on this land for 4 generations. Our split enterprise of livestock and cropping is a vital element to the viability of our business, allowing us to successfully mitigate seasonal and financial variations over many years. We also run a small sheep contracting business which assists bringing an extra off-farm income into the business. We rely heavily on the live export of sheep by sea. It is a significant income stream for our business. The removal of this industry would devastate families and communities like ours, forcing us to seriously consider removing sheep from our enterprise altogether. We will not be alone in this way of thinking. Fellow farmers like us will also find the farming of sheep in WA unviable. Therefore, our small sheep contracting business will not survive, which will support on our viability living in this rural area altogether. Further to this, the effect this decision will have on our small community is concerning. We contribute countless hours in volunteerism throughout various aspects of our local community, and the flow-on effect that this decision will have will decimate regional communities. Less people in our already struggling towns means less children in our schools, less people supporting local businesses, less volunteers to run local sporting groups and organisations. The wider impact is huge. It will lead to many people abandoning country living altogether. We strongly believe we are giving our small family the best possible childhood, raising them in the wheatbelt area of WA. They are growing into 3 kind, empathetic and community-minded individuals who hold strong values in family, community and respecting the land that surrounds them. It is our belief that the phase-out of live export will have significant detrimental effects on our family, and our children's future on the land will be in doubt. It is devastating to think that they will not be able to give their own children the same country upbringing that they had due to a political decision by our government. I implore you to use your voice and influence on this matter. Please work with us, listen to us and our industry stakeholders to ensure that the live sheep trade by sea continues. This will protect the livelihoods of many West Australians. Our voices and our livelihoods matter. Thanks very much to Wes and Lou. What a fabulous contribution. Deputy Speaker, this campaign is bigger than politics. It is about the survival of our communities, our heritage and our way of life. The government must listen to the West Australians and recognise the catastrophic effect that this bill will have. We stand united. We stand united with this, from the city to the regions, in defence of our farmers, of our future. And I'm so proud of our WA farmers and pastoralists for feeding us, for looking after our land, for providing employment, looking after our community. So the question is, what's next? It's sheep now. Ask yourself, Minister, advise us whether the Albanese government's plan is to also ban the live export of cattle.